Hello and welcome. Sit back, relax, and enjoy watching me do a DIY faux leather using just a few items: a brown paper bag, ink pads, and conditioner. Yes, I said conditioner. Oops, I forgot Mod Podge. First, we begin with a brown paper bag using a box cutter and a ruler. We're just going to trim off the edges all around so we can open it up and use it. Now we take the brown paper bag and we crunch it. We ball it into a ball. So we want all the creases that we can. Just crunch it, smash it, push, push. We continue to smash it, ball it up, and then we unravel it. Well, I'm crunching it up a little bit more because I see that I need more creases in the bag, because the more creases, the better it looks. So I'm still crunching, still smashing, still balling it up. And then once we're done with that, we smooth it out, and then we get you can get your ink pads, or you can do distress ink. Mine are distress oxide. I use the color Vintage Photo. You see how I'm rubbing it on the top creases, and it's kind of like a medium brown color. I don't do too much around the edges because I'm going to cut the paper, so I don't have to go all the way to the edges. If you want to, you can. That is, up to you. I'm using oxides because I don't have the inks. Remember, oxide does react with water, so keep that in mind. So I'll continue going, and the next color I'm going to use is mustard seed. So it's like yellow color. So I'm putting a little yellow tint to it. Like I said, you can use any colors you want, but you want kind of the base colors to be browns, because that's usually what more so leather is like. My next color is, I think it's bright persimmon. It's kind of like an orangey red color. And then after that one, I'll use the ground espresso, which is the darker brown. It's up to you how much you want to put. I just put a little bit. You can go back later on and add more color if you want. So just however you want to create it. Whatever kind of background color you want your quote unquote leather to look like. Next, we are going to use our water bottle to spray the paper. So lightly spray it using your water bottle with a spray. With a spray. I know it sounds silly, but it's okay. We're enjoying watching. And we're spraying the water. It's lightly sprayed. And then we are going to use conditioner. That's Dollar Tree conditioner. You can use cheap conditioner. Use cheap inexpensive conditioner. I think it's about a tablespoon, and gently spread it all over the paper. Again, I'm not going all the way to the edges per se because I will be cutting the edges off. It's totally up to you if you want to go all the way to the edges. And then once we are done spreading the conditioner all over the paper, we're going to crunch it again. So after we finish doing that, we're going to crunch it again. The next one, I'm basically going to do the exact same thing. I'm making another one, but I'm using different inks this time around. So I'm going to speed this up so you can just watch it and see what colors I use. I waited and let both papers air dry, and then I added the Mod Podge to both of them. In retrospect, I probably would have waited to do the Mod Podge to closer to the end. It's totally up to you. You'll see more so at the end, but you can do it now or you can do it later. But like I said, if I had to do it all over again, I would have waited more so towards the end. Now you see both papers have dried, and I show you that one was, see how it, moves like leather. And this one I already cut it, I believe this is the first one I made with the orange yellow background, and the one on the left is the second one I made. And I'm showing you it again, how it moves, kind of like quote unquote leather. Now I decided to make a junk journal cover with this. So I used a not cardstock, a cereal box. It was 5 by 11 and 5 by 10 and scored at 5. So I cut the paper out and I used Mod Podge. No, this is not Mod Podge. Sorry about that. This is water, but it's kind of, not water, it's glue. It's kind of thick glue, so I did add some water in there to help smooth it out evenly and not be so thick. Now that part is completed, for the inside covers, I decided to use tea stained music sheets, or coffee dyed music sheets. If you don't have any coffee dyed paper, you can use any decorative paper from a paper pad, anything you like. So this is the spot I would have waited. I would have probably did the Mod Podge here after I finish putting the covers on. That way, if I wanted to darken up the faux leather a little bit more with my distress ink, I forgot did have a small distress ink. This would have been the perfect spot. If I want later on, I'll show you how I darken the edges around the faux leather. You can do that as well. So I hope this makes sense to you of where you could, included the Mod Podge. But here's the spot if you want to put glue on the inside cover. It's totally up to you. Some people do, some people don't. I decided not to on this one, but who knows, I may go back later on and put glue on the inside. I'm just touching the final edges up, and then it'll be all completed. And this is what it looks like. I really enjoyed making it. It was very easy to make. I love it, I love it, I love it. The inside looks gorgeous. The outside looks even better. And there you have it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. In the comment section down below, please leave me your reactions, your comments. Be blessed. Toodaloo.